Welcome to Uncovering Cuisine Trial and Error, first episode. Uncovering cuisine. Still figuring out all this like equipment stuff, all this hardware stuff, but it's the first ever episode. So let me get into the spirit of this channel. The spirit of this channel is to uncover cuisine. My name is Kanan McGee. I enjoy finding new food. I enjoy finding new cuisines. I enjoy it. The other day I was riding around. I was like, man, you know what would be amazing is if I could just literally run around trying different cuisines. Wouldn't that be exceptional? Wouldn't that be exceptional? There's something in me that is just like, man, when I see some cuisine, I'm like, this is so fascinating to me. This is so fascinating to me. I wonder how this tastes. I wonder this sensation. I wonder how this feels. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and get started. See if I can't make a business out of this son of a gun and literally spend my time uncovering cuisines, doing all kinds of different things with cuisines, seeing what's up, trying out different flavors, ranking flavors, see all that kind of stuff. So for the first episode, I figured, you know what? I'm gonna dive into some wings. I'm gonna dive into what I'd like to do is start uncovering all kinds of different wings, see which ones are the best, see all these different flavors that I've never tried before. Because a big thing that I face, a big challenge that I face is once I found a flavor, once I found a cuisine that I like to stick with it. And I don't really like to veer off the path, even though I would like to. I don't want to veer off, like if I'm at a restaurant or if there's something that I really liked at a restaurant, I had it one time, I'm like, man, this is good. I don't really want to veer off and try something different. I don't really want to try something different because I don't want to risk. I don't want to risk trying some nasty meal or something that I'm like, man, I didn't like that. And I only went out here to eat ever so often, and I don't really got enough time to go through the whole menu and stuff like that. And I was like, what if I turned it into a business to where I can actually go and do that, do what I would enjoy doing, which is go down the menu, go down a list of flavors. So I wouldn't want to go. I'd love to go to Buffalo Wild Wings, get every single flavor, and try out every single flavor rather than ordering a 16 piece, getting 2 to 3 flavors, and then coming back again some other time, trying some new flavors, come back again, try some new flavors. Then in the span of like years or a month, and then if I find a flavor I didn't like, it's like, dang, well, there goes 8 wings that I really don't want to eat, but I'm going to eat them anyways just so they don't go to waste. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go to Buffalo Wild Wings. I'm going to get every single, y'all see that? I'm gonna get every single dipping sauce, right? So for the first episode, there was a dilemma, right? At Buffalo Wild Wings, I think you can get, actually, I think they got a party tray. But say you're not getting a party tray, I think you can get like maybe 30 to 50 wings, right? But you're limited to, I want to say 5 flavors. 5 flavors or under. So you can get all these wings, but it's like 5 flavors or under. If y'all can see right there on the receipt, look at all those sauces. Look at all those sauces. So, hear me out. Hear me out. I know a good wing, you want to taste it right, and you want to have it sauced up at the place. That's a big part of making the wings really good, is making sure they're all sauced up, equally sauced and things like that. But I'm not going to be very picky, and I'm not going to spend a fortune buying a whole, like way more wings than I need whenever I can just get a 30 piece of plain wings, no sauces added, from Buffalo Wild Wings, a 30 piece, and then getting all these additional dipping sauces. And then just dipping it in there, trying it that way. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm working with what I got. I'm working with what I got, not breaking the bank and uncovering these different flavors. And so that's what I'm going to be doing for this first episode. So, we'll see. We'll see if they actually did all this stuff. I haven't even opened up the bag yet, but there's literally every single, from blazing, from the hottest of the hot blazing all the way to the most mild flavor. All of that should be added right here in this big old fat Buffalo Wild Wings bag. I believe I got 30 pieces. So let's get right into it real quick. Let's bust this open. In case you're wondering, I just got back from exercising. Oh, I just got back from my Muay Thai class. That's why I am sweaty and in this white tee. What better meal to eat than after you got done being at Muay Thai? Look at this, y'all. So, Buffalo Wild Wings. Just a sec, I got a sticker all up on my finger. Buffalo Wild Wings, 30 piece. Can y'all see that? Look at all those wings in there. Plain wings, no sauce on them. Wow. Can y'all see that? Woo. Dang, hold up. I don't want to drop this. Lord have mercy. That's a lot of wings. Drop one. 5-second rule. Check that out. Ooh wee. Can y'all see that? Lord have mercy. That's a whole lot of wings. I want to make sure you can see it, but I don't want to drop them. Sheesh. Sheesh. Check that out. So there should be 30 wings in there. I'm going to trust that they did it right. I'm not going to count them. And then we got all our bags right here. We got 2 bags actually. And of course they don't have no label on them or anything like that. No label on them or anything like that. So, oh man. So there's gonna be, man, that's gonna be something else. I tell you what, that's gonna be something else. So it's gonna be like a guessing game. Trying to figure out the flavors. Which that's all good, but I know once it starts getting super duper hot, that's when it's gonna be a son of a gun. But you know what? I actually like that because sometimes there's like a mental block. Whenever it's super hot, you just start getting in your own head and you don't really experience it. Versus if you just jump into the deep end without really noticing it, and it's like, whoa, maybe you get a more innocent, a more pure experience, not clouded by your thoughts, not clouded by that kind of stuff. Oh, and okay, so there's like dry seasoning in here too. I don't think that's really fair, but we'll do it anyways. And I don't think that's really fair for the dry rub, to try out the dry rub. I'm not a huge fan of the dry rub, but I don't think it's really fair. Because I don't think it's really fair to judge the dry rub necessarily, because there's just something different about the dry rub. It's not like the sauce. I don't know, for those y'all know if you've had dry rub, it's like a different kind of sensation. It's not the same as whenever you dip it, you get some extra sauce. It's a little bit different. If you get too much of that seasoning in it, it can be kind of super salty, you know. But we'll try it anyways. We got a bunch of flavors in there. Lord have mercy, y'all. I'm gonna turn the camera around so y'all can see this. Hold up. Jeez. We got 2, 4 here. Look, y'all check this out. Check this out. See if I can on this camera. Look at that. Look at that. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24 flavors. Got a bowl of iced tea right there. 24 flavors, and I have no idea which flavor is which. So we'll do something fun and just try guessing what in the world we are eating. And I gotta tell y'all, I'm a little bit concerned. I'm like, oh God. And I don't really know all the Buffalo Wild Wings flavors like that. So maybe what I'll do is, once I try them, I'll try to scope out their flavors. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Let's just dive into these. Maybe I'll do it, what do they say, do it in post and add a little description or something next to each wing based on how I'm speaking on it. Maybe I'll be able to figure it out. But I got this list of flavors right here, but it's kind of hard to read on this receipt sheet. Kind of hard to read, so maybe I'll do that afterwards and just do it that way. I'm gonna put the dry rubs over there, all these other sauces over here. What I wanted to do was go from mild to most hot and kind of rank them that way. Speak on them a little bit, see how they are. Try to find some winners and some losers. That's what I've been curious about. I'm like, which of these sauces suck? Which of these sauces are like, all right, this is cool, I'd eat this again. And which of them are like, I'll marry this sauce. I'll marry this sauce. This is a go-to sauce no matter what. You can always get this sauce and then try another sauce with it. But you can always guarantee this sauce will be solid. So that's what I'm on a quest to find. So without further ado, first of all, let's check out these wings. They look pretty good, pretty decent. Y'all can see. Y'all can see. Pretty decent wing. Right there, not too big, not too small. I don't really like them whenever they're too big. Something about them, they taste a little bit different to me whenever they got too much meat on them. But that's a pretty dang good wing. Y'all see that? Looks pretty dang good. Looks pretty dang good. Y'all know what though? No, these are warm. These are good. Okay, let's get right into it. I was gonna warm them up, but I think we're straight. I think we are straight. So without further ado, we're gonna dive into this first sauce. This one right here, can y'all see that? I really don't got a clue what that is. I have no clue what that is, but let's get right into it. We're going in blind, folks. We're going in blind. All right, so it's sauced up. It's definitely spicy. Pretty dang spicy. Did we hop right into the blazing, y'all? I think we did. Ooh. Ooh. I think we just nosedived. Yep, that's blazing. That's blazing. Excuse me. Wow. Shit. Sheesh. It's hot. It's hot. But like, man, it's like a chemical hot. It's not too spicy in my mouth. It's like lighting up my lips and just has me hiccuping. But my mouth really isn't on fire. You know how you eat certain spicy stuff and it's like, I need a drink, I need a drink. It's like it's hitting me in the back of my jaw and in the back of my head. Just started making me hiccup instantly. Sheesh. And I dipped that thing in there. Usually, they're not as saucy. You know, because they coated them. So one thing with these dipping sauces is you're just going boom right into them, right? So the sauce spread isn't as even, but that's no biggie. That's no biggie, really. If we were getting super technical, like, all right, the sauce has to be even. But I trust that the wing places are gonna sauce their wings pretty dang good. I know some spots though, like some wing places, they'll just coat their wings. You know, a whole bunch of sauce. It's a little bit too much. But I've been to Buffalo Wild Wings before, and they do a decent job every time that I've been there. Jeez. So that's the blazing. My thoughts on that is it's really hard to judge the flavor. Like even whenever I was smelling it, I'm like, it's like it doesn't really have a smell to it. It almost smells like a dang chemical. It's just so hot. It was just so hot. I enjoy the spicy stuff just because it gives you like a head rush. Like right now, I feel like I'm wide awake. I feel like I am wide awake because it just smacks you upside your mouth. Paka! It just gets your, like my sinuses are all cleaned out. It's just like a high. It is just like a high. Ooh. So because it gets me so high, this one is pretty, I really like the blazing. It's pretty light. It's not like a go-to, but I'm more of a spicy kind of guy. And this blazing is kind of up there. It's kind of up there. In terms of flavor, it's not really that flavorful, but it doesn't, It doesn't really taste like battery acid or nothing like that. You know, it's not very flavorful, but it still has it still has enough of life in it to not be just like, oh God, it's only heat. It has no flavor. It's just so hot. It's really hard to taste. So I'll put that like in the middle somewhere. Somewhere in the middle. But we'll leave that right there. Blazing, super hot. This is so many sauces, guys. This is so many sauces. Let's get into it. Let's get it. So that's blazing. Next up, we got this orangish looking one. Let's see what this is about. That smells like buffalo. That smells like buffalo. So I think the flavor itself is called original buffalo. Let's dive into it. I don't really get this one. So let's try it out and see. Dip it all up in there. That's really good. That's just that classic buffalo flavor. I could marry that one. That one's got a classic buffalo flavor. It's not too hot too. It's like got just enough of that heat to you to keep you going, but it's not so hot that it makes you pause. Like, wait a minute, jeez, wait a minute, I can't eat another wing for a little bit. I need to wait. Hold up, let my mouth cool off. This one is like, all right, all right. That one's top tier. That one's top tier. I can't believe I never really ate buffalo like that. I guess I thought that it would just be like not hot enough, but that one is really good. That one is really good. Man, I'm gonna rank that way up at the top. Right now, buffalo is the excuse me. Buffalo is the best flavor so far. Y'all know what too? I need to get me a little napkin. Wait just a moment. I'll be right back. Got my little rag. I don't want the flavors to intermingle, y'all feel me? I'm trying to segregate these flavors like the 1960s. We're not having none of that. I don't want these flavors mix them. I want them pure. All right. So next up, hold up. Next up, just so maybe y'all could see it. Can y'all see that through there? What is that? I don't know what that is, y'all. Hold up. Let me try to clear my palate a little bit. I got all this heat. That heat is busting, as the youngest say. I don't know what that is. All right. I'm gonna work on my aroma skills or whatever you want to call it. Let's get into it. I got no clue what this one is. What is that? Let's see. Get right into it with this fat leg. I don't know what that is. Whatever it is, it's forgettable. I mean, it's not hot or cold. It's like lukewarm. I can't tell what flavor that is. I'm gonna try one more time. Let's see. I literally can't tell what flavor that is. Maybe y'all can tell. I know I'm not giving you anything to go off of though. What is that? Kind of has a smoky. It's really mild. There's no spice in it. It's definitely a mild flavor. It's not a medium flavor. I don't know what that is. I don't know. It's forgettable. If y'all know, leave a comment. I'm trying to give you something to work with. It almost has like a smoky chili flavor, like a smoky. Maybe it's a chipotle. I think that might be what it is. I think it might be a chipotle sauce. Let me check the list of flavors real quick just to see. No, 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 no. Chipotle barbecue. I think that one's Chipotle barbecue. Unfortunately, it's pretty forgettable. It's like, okay, nothing really, it's not really doing nothing for me. And I believe that's Chipotle barbecue. I could be wrong, but I'm gonna leave that one to the side. If I was going to Buffalo Wild Wings, I would not get that one at all. I'd get that one if I was having a party with a bunch of people that I don't know, and I just pray that it's like blank. It's just like, hopefully nobody gets offended by this one. This is one that's not gonna offend anybody. Lukewarm. You just pull it out. I'm not eating it like, ooh, that's delicious. This is so tasty. Very forgettable. Very forgettable. So moving on to the next one. Y'all see that there? Let's see what this one is. That one smells really good. Smells like that Asian zing. I bet you this is the Asian zing or some kind of Asian. Something about it. Or maybe it's like an orange chicken or something. But it definitely smells Asian. Let's dig into it. Look at that. What happened to that leg right there? What were they feeding that chicken? I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna eat it. Let's see. That's a good one. There's no spice, there's no heat, no spiciness. It's definitely mild, but it's full of flavor. And it's memorable. It's very memorable. This is something that I'd pull out. It's like, all right. Not like the buffalo, because it has that different Asian taste to it. It gives you a different sensation. It's giving me a different sensation. It's more like, usually I don't associate wings with an Asian type of flavor, even though I know obviously there's plenty of Asian wing cuisine, wing flavors. Usually, personally, I don't associate an Asian kind of flavor with wings. I don't really go for that. Unless I'm going out to an Asian specific place, I should say, not from Buffalo Wild Wings. Usually, if I want to get Asian wings, I'll go to some kind of Korean restaurant, something like that, where they're making it. I'm like, all right, cool. So these are Asian wings. But from Buffalo Wild Wings, I expect stuff more like the wild sauce, the lemon pepper, the original buffalo, that kind of thing. But these are really good. These are really good. They just don't fit with the spirit of Buffalo Wild Wings to me. They're really tasty, but they're not like, if I'm going to Buffalo Wild Wings, I don't think I'm gonna get these. I think I want to go to like a very Asian specific, like a niche restaurant where they serve Asian style wings. I guess Buffalo Wild, I don't know what you would call it, but these are like, I think more traditional Western flavors, I guess you would call it. I don't know what you would call it. But I wouldn't associate this with Buffalo Wild Wings. Nonetheless, they're still really good. I could see myself randomly being like, I'm going to get those Asian flavor. I think that's the orange chicken because it doesn't have any spice on it. I could see myself maybe being like, I think I'm going to do it, but not from Buffalo Wild Wings. For me personally, it's like I don't want to go get like Asian style wings from Buffalo Wild Wings. That's just me. But it's still really flavorful. It's still really flavorful. Maybe I think if it had a little bit more heat on it, then I might consider it as like a go-to. That's one I might marry. But right now, it's just like, oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, okay. Every once in a while, maybe play around with it. Be like, hey, I think that's the orange chicken. I think that is the orange chicken one because I know there's an Asian zing, but I think that one has some spice on it. Just checking out this. I don't know. I don't see it on there right now. Maybe it was a teriyaki. Teriyaki. I don't know, but nonetheless, it was pretty dang good. All right, moving on. Moving on. Still really good. I'd recommend trying it at least just so you can do it, but I don't know if I'd invest like 6 or 8 wings in that flavor. Next up, okay, that's definitely a barbecue sauce. Y'all see that? All right. Can you see up in there? Ooh, a little bit. That's definitely a barbecue flavor sauce. So let's get up in there real quick. I don't know what kind of barbecue flavor, but definitely got that classic barbecue flavor smell. Mmm. Mmm. That's good. That's real good. Mmm. Man, this sauce, this one has a real relaxing southern barbecue feeling to it. Like I took a bite out of that, I just want to relax. It's something to where like if mm, I'm chilling on a Saturday or a Sunday, and I'm like, all right, I'm not trying to do all that. I do want to get some wings, but I'm not trying to go crazy with the spices and all that. But I want to get this classic barbecue. Man, that's a real nice flavor. What sweet barbecue? I bet it's that one. That sweet barbecue, that's very nice. That one is up there with the original buffalo. Right now, if I had to place an order and I can only get 2 sauces, I'd get the original buffalo and that sweet barbecue. That is delicious. That is delicious. Maybe I'm biased, born and raised in Texas, but that right there was peaceful. I ate that and just like, oh, mm, shoo. I'm gonna go sit on the rocking chair on the patio out in the country and just relax and tear these things up. Then maybe go take a little afternoon nap or something like that. And it ain't too sweet to where you're like, no, that was just right. So right now, original buffalo, sweet barbecue, top tier sauces. All right, moving on to this next sauce. Y'all see it right there. It's got that brownish flavor to it. Hold up. That smells like sweet barbecue too. Hold up. That smells barbecuey. Right. Did I just put that one moment, guys? I put it right back. I put it right back. He black. Okay, that's the same one. I'm like, I liked it so much, I just put it right back where it was so I could get another double dip. I'm like, I messed up on accident. Take another bite out of it. Dang, that sweet barbecue was delicious. All right, next flavor. Right here, y'all see that? That looks kind of ketchupy, don't it? Let's see what's up. Ooh, ooh, that one definitely has some spice to it, but I can't tell what it is. I don't know what that is. We're gonna have to dive into it. What is that? I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. I don't like that one. Mm, that one is just like, what are you doing here, bro? It's like nameless. That makes me, excuse me, that makes me think this one is, I think there's a flavor that's just literally called medium. And I bet you that's what this one is. Because it just tastes like a medium. I feel like if you get this, it's like, what are you doing? You went to Buffalo Wild Wings and got a medium? What's wrong with you? Okay, I guess.
Again, it's one of those flavors where you're just like, oh, just get the medium. We got some guests coming over, so just get the medium to play it safe.
They're playing safe right there. I guess that's what you call medium. It's just sitting on the fence, like, oh, I'm not hot, I'm not spicy, I'm not. It's like it wants to be original buffalo, but it ain't. It's trying to be original buffalo, but it's just medium. No character. I would not recommend. I would not recommend. That's like somebody in marketing was like, we need to have something. We need to have something that's a little bit safe, a little bit spicy, but not too much. That felt that felt like you would get it at like a Luby's or something like that, or like an IHOP when your taste buds are all dead and you're getting older and you want a little bit of spice, but you can't really handle nothing. So then you go for the medium just so you can feel like you're living again. Well, this made me feel like whenever I was young again, like that. I would not recommend. Not recommend medium. Get that out of here. Get that out of here. Anyways, moving on. Moving on. Here, check. Interesting. All right. Check that one out. It's got an interesting color to it. Check it out there. Oops, spilled that. That one's got a weird smell. It doesn't smell that great, but let's try it real quick. Let's try it. That's weird. That was weird. What is that? It has some spice to it, so it's definitely in the medium or above. But it's not super spicy. I don't know what that is, but it has like an acidic kind of flavor to it. Maybe that's salt and vinegar? Is that vinegar I'm tasting? I think that's vinegar because it's making me scrunch my nose a little bit whenever I eat it. Even when I smelled it, it reminds me of cleaning a little bit. Like, I'm not digging that one. I'm not digging that one. It does have character though. It's better than the that medium. It does have some character and it has some heat on it, but it's a little bit weird. It's like, not my thing. Salt and vinegar. I think that's salt and vinegar because it's kind of weird, but for up to me, I would not do that again. I would not do that again. Just a moment, guys. I need to recharge my battery. There you go. Give it some life. That salt and vinegar, that ain't it. That ain't it. But let's move on to the next one. I wouldn't recommend. I think that salt and vinegar I would not recommend. It's just kind of weird. It does have some spice on it, so it gives it a little bit of kick, but I'm just feeling it underneath the, it's like hitting the back of my tongue, back underneath part of my tongue. Kind of making my face scrunch up. And not in a good way. It's all right though. It does stand out. It's like unique. Here, check this one out. Lord, y'all, there's so many flavors. Lord have mercy. All right, check that one out. We got that orange buffalo looking flavor. Let's see. I don't know what that is. Let's get right into it. Mm-mm. Mmm. That one's good. That one's real good. It reminds me kind of like the original, like the buffalo. That tastes really similar to the buffalo. Mmm. But not exactly. It's definitely spicy too.
Oh, you know what? There's a buffalo and an original buffalo. So that's probably what it is. I don't know which one this. Dang, now I'm curious. It's spicier than what I thought was the original buffalo. So it's a little bit spicier than that other buffalo. I like that other buffalo a little bit better because it's not as spicy, but it's got that same flavor in it. But it's still dang good, y'all. Still dang good. But I'm guessing that's another version of the buffalo. It's either the buffalo or the original buffalo. I don't know what the difference is, but it seems like the main difference is just the level of spice. This one is definitely spicier. Usually I like the spicier stuff, but that buffalo over there, that first one was dang good. I'd rather have that one. But this one is still really good. It's like, all right, if you're feeling a little bit bold and you want to get spicier, but you're not trying to get crazy spicy, then I'd go with either the original buffalo. I don't know which one that is. I'm gonna have to go back and check the heat index. That one's really good too. Ooh, y'all. This is so many wings. Son of a gun. This is crazy. All right, check this one out. This looks like a darker original sauce. Let's see what's up. That one definitely has some heat on it, but it has a smokier smell. It has like a drier, smokier smell. It seems like it's gonna be spicy. Hold up, let me clear my palate. Let me clear my palate. Let's try this one out. Let's see what's up. Okay. Not bad. It definitely has a smokier flavor. It reminds me of like a Chipotle kind of flavor with some spice on it. But it's a little too dry for my taste. It's not bad. It just has that smoky flavor that makes me want to catch my breath. You know, like you're breathing in a little bit of smoke and it kind of dry out the back of your throat like that. Bro, it's really good. It's really good. It just make it hard to breathe on me. I don't know why. But it's like closing up the back of my throat. And for that reason, I'm like, not bad. It's not awful. It's like mid. It's not down there like, oh, heck no, don't get this one. But it's not bad. It's not bad. I'm guessing that's some kind of Chipotle. I don't think it's Chipotle barbecue. Maybe it's Nashville hot. I don't know. It's all right though. All right. Moving on to the next one. This one looks like some kind of Asian sauce. That one looks like some kind of Asian sauce. It looks pretty oily. You know, like that teriyaki, let's see, orange chickeny. Definitely Asian. I think this one's the orange chicken. Smells really good. Let's see what's up. Dang, that's good. That's really good. I'm trying to see if it has some heat on it. I can't really tell all these flavors mixing up in my mouth. 1 second. One second. I can't really feel any heat on that. I can't really feel any heat on that. That think that it's the Asian or the orange chicken. Orange chicken one, that's really good. I think orange chicken is just like such a standard. It's like such a standard dish that it almost goes. It's like such a standard dish in the states that I think it's almost like a part of the states. It doesn't really feel like, oh, that's Asian, even though it is. It just feels like it doesn't feel like it's like it feels very familiar. So for that reason, I'm like, that's pretty dang good actually, and it doesn't feel foreign. Maybe I've just had orange chicken so often that it doesn't feel like, no, I gotta get orange chicken wings from an Asian restaurant. I could actually see myself getting this again at a Buffalo Wild Wings. At a Buffalo Wild Wing, it's not as good as that Buffalo. It's not that. It's not as good, but it's definitely not as good as that sweet barbecue. But it's above the other ones that we've had so far. That's pretty dang good. I think that's the orange chicken. That one's a little bit above mid. It's not like in the green, but it's like yellowish greenish. That one's pretty dang good. Excuse me. All right, moving on. Y'all see this one? I don't know what that is. I don't know what color that is. Some kind of, I don't know what flavor that is. It looks like mustard. Let's see what's up. Smell like lemon. So that must be lemon peppery. Lemon peppery. Y'all, my mouth is like, what in the world is going on over here? What in the world is going on, all these flavors? It's not used to processing all these sauces. It's like, dang, hold up. Wait. Where are you at right now? Where are you at right now? Are you at the barbecue? Are you in China? Where are you at? Are you in Louisiana? What's going on right now? It's like I'm getting jet lag from eating all these different wings. And I'm loving it. I'm loving it. All right, let's dive into this one. It smells lemony. Dang, that's good. Dang. That's nice. And I'm not even a huge lemon pepper fan, but that lemon pepper sauce, I didn't even know they had lemon pepper sauce. I thought it was always dry rub. But that's perfect. Like the amount, sometimes that lemon is too much. It's like too salty and lemony. But this one, that's nice. That's nice. I'd put that up there with the orange chicken flavor. That lemon pepper right there. It's still not like one I go to again and again just because I'm not really into lemons like that. But that's really good. That has a really nice flavor. It doesn't have that heat. It doesn't have any heat at all. That's just nice. But it feels like if I eat more than like 3 of them, I'll start feeling like, okay, chill. Chill, too much lemon. But for that first wing, that was nice. That was really nice. Okay. I'm over here organizing them all by like the best ones, the ones I like the most, the ones that are kind of mid, and the ones that are just like, I pass. Maybe I'll do something with that at the end. Put my ranking on them like that. Okay, moving on to the next flavor. Check that out. It's got that dark brown color, kind of barbecue sauce, ketchupy looking color. Let's see what's up. This is another barbecue smelling one. Huh. Is there another barbecue flavor? Keep in mind, guys, I'm just going off of what they put in my bag. It's not like I checked every single flavor and was like, okay, yes, they got that one. Oh, okay, there's a honey barbecue and there's a sweet barbecue. Interesting. Let's see what's up. What's the difference? Ain't honey barbecue sweet barbecue? Isn't honey sweet? What's the difference, y'all? Maybe one uses like brown sugar or something. Anyways, let's see what's up. Nope. Interesting. It's still barbecue, but it's not that good. I don't know which one. Now I'm curious. Which one's a sweet barbecue? Which one's a honey barbecue? Dang, that sucks. I thought it was gonna be like the other barbecue, and that was just like wah, wah, wah. That one was a letdown. You let me down, bro. I don't know. I don't know what that one was, but it let me down. Dang, what a shame. How you tell the difference between a honey barbecue and a sweet barbecue? I don't know. Maybe I'll have to do it again, spin back around the block, see which one's honey, which one's sweet. But whatever this one is, that was just boring. That makes me, I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know what the difference between honey and sweet barbecue was, but that one was a dud. And the reason why is it was just bland. It tastes like a generic barbecue sauce. It just tasted generic. It didn't really have a personality. Like I didn't eat it like, dang, what kind of barbecue sauce is that? It's just like, oh, I guess you just pick some random generic barbecue sauce. I don't know what's up with that, but not really good. Not really good. Oh, that's another dry rub. All right, I'm gonna have to start taking smaller bites, y'all. This is so much chicken. I gotta stop. I'm not gonna clean the bones like that. Maybe unless it's really good. But this is so much chicken. All right, next flavor. It looks like that original that buffalo style sauce. Let's see what's up. Definitely hot. Ooh. But it smells like buffalo sauce. Let's see what's up. Maybe it's a Nashville hot. I don't know. Let's get into it. That one's a little bit more sour. It definitely has that buffalo taste to it, but it's a little bit sour and it's not as good as the other ones. It's not as good as the other ones. Maybe that's just a regular buffalo. I don't know. Hey, I won't spend too much time on that one. It was like, it's all right. It's forgettable. It doesn't have any heat on it. Not well, like a little bit, but barely any on it. That reminds me of like the medium. It has a smell. The aroma is a little bit better than what I believe to be the medium. The aroma is definitely better. Like it smells like buffalo sauce, but it doesn't really stand out on its own. It doesn't really have any character. It tastes like a generic buffalo. Oh, all right. Next one. Y'all see that? That one looks kind of like the lemon pepper also. Let's dig in. Let's smell it. Oh, that smells nice. It has that garlic parmesan smell to it. So probably garlic parmesan. That one's really good, but it's kind of like that lemon pepper to where it's like, man, that's a nice first bite. But after about three, I already can tell it. But like, all right, I had enough. It's a little bit too cheesy for me. Not like, oh, that's so corny, that's so cheesy. I mean, literally cheesy. It's like, it almost feels like you're eating pasta. So when you get all those carbs and you get all full real fast. It's not like you can keep. I mean, you can tear up some pasta, but it has that feeling to where it makes the wing feel kind of heavy, like I'm eating a bowl of pasta. It just reminds me of that, but it still has a really good flavor. So I'd rank that in the middle somewhere. Still really good flavor, but I wouldn't get like 8 of those. I just wouldn't do that. Nah, wouldn't do that. All right. We got another one here. This one also looks Asian-y. It's got that oily Asian look. There's like a couple in here that got that Asian look. So, ooh, that one smells really hot. Ooh, that one smells a little dangerous. Ooh, let's get it. It smells dangerous. Let's get it. Maybe it's not. Smells can be deceiving. Let's see what's up. Let me make sure I get it. Get it all on there. Nah, nah. It has some heat on it, but it doesn't really have any flavor on it. It reminds me of kind of like a dull blazing, to where I feel it burning on my tongue, but that's about it. And it's not even burning that hot. It's like a more dulled down blazing, but it ain't really doing nothing. I don't know what that is. I thought I was gonna have I don't know what that is. It looked like it was gonna have an Asian kind of taste to it, but I really can't tell. It doesn't have any distinct flavors to me that really pop out like that. So it's going back. All right, next we got three more sauces after this. And a five dry rubs too. Maybe we'll try the dry rubs. I don't know. I don't think it's really fair, but maybe we'll give them a shot just to see what's up. So we got this one here. This one also looks like a buffalo sauce. Ooh, it's very thick. Can y'all see that? This is like one of the thicker sauces. Ooh, almost dropped it. Smells nice. It reminds me kind of like a dipping sauce at a fast food chicken place, like a Raising Cane's or a Zaxby's or something like that. Let's see what's up. All right. It's real. It's hot. It's hot, but it doesn't really stand out. I was wondering if it was gonna taste like those dipping sauces at the Raising Cane's or Zaxby's, if y'all ever had that, or like that Chick-fil-A sauce. But it doesn't really hop out to me. It's not like, oh, this is that sauce, you know. It's like it's unforgettable, or excuse me, it's forgettable. It smells really good, but the flavor is like, it's not really there. Not really there. All right, another one, another one, another one. This one looks Asian-y. Let's see if it is Asian-y though. Y'all see? Ooh, caught it on the lid a little bit. Y'all see that? Ooh. All right. Let's get into it. Look at that. That looks like orange chicken too. That was really good. Man, these Asian ones, they just have some distinct flavor. And I don't know what it is, but man. Not bad. Not bad. But again, it doesn't really stand out. There's definitely some kind of Asian something. It has a little bit of spice to it. Maybe that's that Asian zing. But again, uh, uh, I wouldn't get this again. This isn't one I would marry. It's pretty good, but it's not one I would marry. It's kind of like feels like an Asian restaurant kind of thing, but not quite. It's like, that's not really it. That's not really it for me. All right. We got another one here. Second to last dipping sauce. It looks a little bit barbecue-y. Let's see what's up. Another Asian sauce. That's definitely teriyaki. Definitely teriyaki. Let's see what's up with the teriyaki. Oh, it's bold. The teriyaki is bold. There's not much to say about it. It tastes like teriyaki, but a good teriyaki, not like a generic teriyaki. It's actually pretty tasty teriyaki. But again, the Asian flavors at the Buffalo Wild Wings, they're just not doing it for me. I don't know if the Asian places cook their wings different or what, but it just doesn't feel right. It don't feel right. I don't know why, but it just doesn't feel right. When I go to Buffalo Wild Wings and get the Asian wings, I don't know why. I want to go to an authentic Asian restaurant to get these Asian flavored wings. And they're good. I like those wings. But for whatever reason, it's like, what are you doing? I don't know why. It's just like, what you doing? I don't know. Not my deal. All right. Last dipping sauce, y'all. Last one. This one's pretty dang thick also. Y'all see that? Pretty dang thick. Looks like a buffalo sauce again. There's a lot of buffalo sauce looking ones. Let's see what's up. That one tastes like a buffalo sauce too. So one thing I'm noticing with a lot of these sauces is like some of them are pretty dang similar. Really, really similar. Really, really similar. Some of them are pretty unique and distinct on their own. They stand on their own. Like the Parmesan, the lemon pepper, that orange chicken. But other ones seem like there might just be the same base flavor and they just add a little bit of heat to it and then they give it a different name. Like for this one, it tastes kind of like a buffalo sauce, but I can't really tell which of the buffalo sauces it is, which to me is a little bit of a red flag. I feel like if you have a bunch of different flavors, they should be distinct, like this flavor, this flavor. I guess it makes sense to branch off of the different flavors, especially if you're just trying to like meet the different heat index criteria. Because it's like, man, I like buffalo sauce, but I want mine to be spicier. It's like, okay, cool. We got spicier buffalo sauce or whatever you want to call it. But this one, it's all right. Can't really tell what it is though, and it's a little bit thick. Whatever that other buffalo sauce was dang delicious. Dang delicious. But here we are, y'all. Here we are. We've gone through every single wing sauce that is available at Buffalo Wild Wings. Y'all want to see the stacks of the ones that I said no, I wouldn't get? Look at this. Check this out. Check this out. Maybe I can. No, it's not going to happen. There's a lot, I should say. Here, I'll stack them up like a little pyramid. Whatever you want to call it. Lay them all out. Yeah. There's a lot that I said no to. For whatever reason, they're just like, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Check this out. Can y'all see all those? Hopefully you can see all those. All those I said no to. They're all right. I will say this. There was only like 1 or 2 of them that I was like, heck no. Like the salt and vinegar and the medium one. For those, I remember those. Like, heck no. Stay out of here. Stay out and don't come back. There's only 2 of those, which is pretty impressive. Given all these sauces, I thought maybe there'd be some that I'd be like, oh, these are disgusting. But surprisingly, not. Just a few of them. There was about four. Yeah, four of them. Four that were like, okay, that's pretty good. Forgettable lemon pepper, garlic parmesan, the orange chicken. There was another one in here that I can't quite remember, but I put it in the mid. It was pretty good. It's pretty. Oh, one of them is the what you call it, blazing. So the ones that were mid that I remember is the lemon pepper, the garlic parmesan. I think it was the orange chicken, and then the blazing was mid. I was like, ooh, that's pretty dang hot. It's mid just for that kick. It's awesome. And then there were just three that were like so good. Unfortunately, I don't know the name of that dang barbecue, but there was a buffalo sauce in here that I'm gonna have to figure out. I'm gonna have to go and redo it again and figure out which buffalo is that buffalo sauce, just so I can be very clear. But that and which barbecue sauce it was, cause those were freaking delicious. And then there's another one in here too that was like that buffalo also, but not as spicy. But son of a gun. The one that made the biggest impact, like the most memorable one, was that barbecue one. I don't know if it's sweet barbecue or honey barbecue and that original buffalo sauce. Those ones are like that. That's it right there. That's it right there. And that's what I wanted to find out. Which ones would be the ones that are my go-to more often than not? Not saying you can't branch off. Do a different one every now and then. Oh, I'm going to do my lemon pepper. My lemon pepper chicken. Or my garlic parmesan or something like that. But those ones right there, top tier. Like, all right. Right there, those are the best. Those are the best. Now, there are still 5 other dry rubs. Should I dip them in these, y'all? Might as well, huh? Might as well. I don't think it's really fair to do it on the dry rub, but we're going to do it anyways. I know one of these is freaking hot, by the way. Some kind of desert something. Some kind of desert something. It'll tear me up. Nonetheless, let's try this out. This first one. There's 5 of them in total, so check that one out. I don't know what it is, but we'll try it. Yeah, see, it's not really fair on the garlic. Like, on the dry rubs, it's just not fair. It's not really fair. Take this with a huge grain of salt. I think that one was like a lemon pepper. It was all right. And to be fair, I'm not much of a dry rub fan to begin with. So and it's just not like it doesn't taste the same when you're dipping a dang wing. Excuse me, into a little bowl of dry rub. It's just like that. That's not really. It's pretty salty when you do it that way. But we're gonna do it nonetheless, just to do it, just to say we did it. All right, what's that? I don't know. I'm gonna try to just barely dip it. I don't know what that was. I don't know if that was a lemon pepper or garlic parmesan or what. It was all right. Man. Let's see. 3 more. Smells like a Chipotle. Kind of rub. I'm just dabbing it in there. Don't want to get too much. Not really getting nothing. Can't really tell. That one smells like a Chipotle too. Let's see. Again, can't really tell. Move that to the side. And last but not least, that one, that must be the, smells like cheddar. Let's see. That one wasn't too bad. It's like a cheddar kind of thing. That one's all right. I wouldn't get any of those though. I'm not a dry rub kind of guy. Those are all right. Whatever. But whichever one, that little cheddar one, I was like, oh, okay. I see you a little bit. Huh. Not bad. I wouldn't be mad to get that one. I wouldn't be mad. Sheesh. To be fair, I feel like we got to do this again. Like, we got to spin the block one more time just to verify what these flavors are. I'm not really interested in going through the whole stack of the ones that were like, no. But definitely the top three, I don't know. Which I got to figure out these buffalo ones and these original sauce ones just so they can be stamped down as the winners, the flavor winners. These other ones, I'm just like, not really having it. And the garlic parmesan, garlic parmesan, lemon pepper, orange. I think that was orange chicken. And the blazing, those ones are like nice. I dabble in those. I wouldn't really dabble in the other ones whatsoever. Like, not for me. Not for me. But we're gonna have to do this again. Pin down what those flavors are, because that's really cool. I'm starting to get closer to like, all right, sweet. If we ever go to Buffalo Wild Wings, I know the exact wings I'm gonna get, and I don't even gotta think about being like, oh, I wonder how those other flavors taste. I'm like, I already know, and I'm gonna pass. Maybe as I age, my taste buds will develop or something like that. Maybe I'll like get a different palate or something like that. But as of now, I just can't see it happening. But you never know. As for now, I'm on a quest now. I need to hunt down those flavors. And maybe what I'll do is I'll ask them to label them. Like, could y'all please label like what flavors these are, just so I can pinpoint these, and then I'll come back and update this, make an update video on the official, the official Buffalo Wild Wing winners. Man, that was really good. That was delicious. That was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed. I definitely did myself. We'll see what's up. We'll see what's up with the next episode. Of Uncovering Cuisine. That's all for now. I'll holler at y'all later. Bye. All right, guys. So, update on these wing flavors. All right. So yesterday we had these 3 sauces, right, that were just like, ooh, they were fantastic. But I don't know the flavors. I don't know the flavors. I didn't know the names of them, right? I'm going to edit this on the end of the previous video so it doesn't need all that explanation. These 3 flavors, right? Today I went up to Buffalo Wild Wings to go and figure out what in the world these flavors are. So I went up there, I let them know, hey, I got all the flavors. I'm trying to figure out which ones these are. I tried every single flavor. These are my favorites, but I'm trying to figure out what are the names of them, because they weren't labeled or nothing like that. It's just a sauce, right? And the lady's like, do you want somebody to taste them or something like that? I'm like, yeah, if they will, then yeah, I'm just trying to figure out these flavors. They're like, okay, so we're having a whole little powwow at the Buffalo Wild Wings. Folks crowded around, just taking the tops off the stuff, smelling it. They're like, is it all right? Is it all right if we taste it and stuff like that? I'm like, yeah, go ahead. Everybody's in there dipping their little fingers in there. They're like, all right, so this barbecue one, they said, oh, that's barbecue. I said, all right, is it the sweet barbecue or the honey barbecue? They're like, pass it around. They're like, that's honey barbecue. I'm like, okay, right on. So honey barbecue, top tier. Honey barbecue is top tier. That's one that, like, anytime I go to Buffalo Wild Wings, I know honey barbecue is legit. There's another one, that spicy one, the spicy orange one. The spicier orange one, right? I'm like, okay. So apparently that's the spicy garlic. Now I gotta say, I'm like, really, that's spicy garlic? It doesn't really taste like it, guys. Not to me. But that's what they said. They're like, that's what spicy garlic. So I'm like, okay. This one is spicy garlic. But this one, the best one of them all, I was talking so much smack yesterday about the flavor, about a different flavor. Excuse me. I was going in on a particular flavor. If you're watching the video, you know which one it is. The main one I was going in on was the medium. At least what I believe to be the medium. So, but this one was the trickiest one. Everybody's like, what is that flavor? What is that flavor? They're smelling it. Can't tell, tasting it. Can't tell. They're like, I think that's medium. There's like 4 of us huddled around these sauces. I think that's medium. I'm like, medium? I'm just watching it unfold, right? Like, I think that's medium. The guy's like, I think that's medium. The girls are like, I don't know, you can't really tell. They open up the back where they're like a group of Mexicans in the back doing their thing in the kitchen. They're like, yo, whatever his name is, Julio, what is this one? What is this flavor we're trying to? She's explaining what's going on. She goes back there. I'm looking, but I can't really hear what all's going on. I just hear her basically explaining what's going on. He's back there tasting it. She comes back. She's like, he said that's medium. I'm like, medium? I was going in on the medium. I'm like, whatever flavor that was, if this is medium, I owe medium a sincere apology because I was roasting it last night. I'm like, medium is neither here nor there, totally forgettable. That was a nasty flavor, wasted flavor. What was that? But apparently that wasn't medium. But I will say this, I'm like, for whatever reason, I just don't believe it. Maybe I just don't want to believe it. I'm like, nah, I don't want to believe it. That can't be medium. That cannot be medium. Because I was talking so much smack, maybe I just don't want to admit, oh man. But here's what I'm going to do just to verify it, just so I can verify it in myself. They could be right, they could be wrong. I don't know, but they seem pretty confident. The guy said, I think that's medium. The ladies couldn't really tell. They took it back to the guy in the kitchen. The guy in the kitchen that worked with all the sauces, he said, that's medium. I'm like, what? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back again tomorrow. And I'm just going to order a medium dipping sauce. I'm going to take it back home. And I'm going to try the medium dipping sauce with this dipping sauce just to verify that it is, in fact, medium. Just to verify it, because something in me is like, nah, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong, so we're going to see. I thought about it on the way back home because I was like, man, really? Then as I was driving, I was like, is that really medium? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go back tomorrow. I'm going to do that and verify it. So stay tuned. This was supposed to be just like a one-night thing. Try all the flavors, see which ones are the best. Didn't take into account that there weren't going to be labels on the sauces, but I love adventures like that. It's like a side quest where you think you're just going to do something, it turns into something else. It branches out. That was a cool little experience with the folks over at the Buffalo Wild Wings. It was a good time. Everybody's over there trying flavors. What in the world is going on? It was really cool. So I enjoy that. That's part of the spirit of why I'm doing this. It's pretty dang cool for little unexpected twists like that. Unexpected, unplanned. But we got to get to the bottom of this. We got to get to the bottom of this because I'm like, let me just say this. If the flavor is medium, why in the world would you call the flavor so good just medium? Just medium. Like, it just seems like that. No, that ain't it. That ain't it. The flavor like that needs to be something like, even if it's classic medium or something like that, because I get it. You're like, we need to let people get an idea of how hot it is, so we're just gonna call it medium. But it's like, man, there's just, the flavor is just too good to just call it medium. It's not just like, oh yeah, that's not too hot. It's like, yo, that's delicious. That's delicious. I didn't eat, if that's medium, I didn't eat it and think, oh, that's not too hot. But I get it because it is like that perfect, like, ooh, perfect balance of flavor and heat to where you're like, man, I could tear these up without my nose running and me being like, oh man, I'm gonna regret this later on. So in that aspect, it's just perfect. On the heat index, it's like, oh man, delicious. And the flavor is right there. It's not too mild to where you're like, this ain't really doing nothing. So if it's medium, the more I talk about it, the more it makes sense. I'm just like, why would you, now I'm just, from a marketing perspective, I'm like, why in the world would you name it medium? Because somebody like myself is gonna skip over a medium every single day. Medium in that context, in like a flavor context, just has a negative connotation to me. It's like, medium, what does that mean? What does that mean? It's like, it's not too hot. and it's not too cold. It's like, all right, but like, what's up with the flavor? You know what I mean? I guess it's consistent because they call the blazing just blazing. It's like, all right, what is this? It's like, it's blazing, bro. No flavor description. It's just blazing. So in that context, it's like, all right, that's cool, I guess. But for the blazing, it makes more sense because it's just like, this is just finna burn the mess out your mouth. You're not gonna eat this and be like, wow, the flavor, this is nice, man. I'll get this again and again. So in the blazing context, that makes sense to me. But for the medium, that just ain't it. That just ain't it. I might have to send Buffalo Wild Wings a message or something, just letting them know, yo, this name does not do this name does not do this flavor justice. It does not do it justice. But before I get ahead of myself, I need to go ahead and verify it. So that's what I'm aiming to do. Tomorrow I'll get a little side sauce, compare it. We'll see where it goes from there. I'm just gonna wait and see. So signing off for now. Stay tuned. We'll see what's up. All right, guys, we're back. I just sent my agents into the Buffalo Wild Wings to go get that sauce. They got the medium sauce, all right? And like yesterday I said I thought they were lying that it wasn't medium, but we're finna find out. Let's see what's up. We're finna find out, see what's up. They were right, it's the dang medium sauce. Wow! The medium sauce is bussin'. That's the one right there. So, spicy garlic, third. Honey barbecue, second. Medium, number one. I don't know why in the world, Buffalo Wild Wings, if y'all ever watch this, whoever y'all got naming these sauces, somebody like me that enjoys these flavors would never, ever come to a restaurant and get a sauce called medium. I'd look right over it, as I've always done since I've been eating wings, since I busted out of my mama's womb. Somebody like me would never order a sauce on my wings named medium. That name is lame. That name is lame. I feel bad for that sauce. I'm like, wow, how many people out there saw medium on the menu and just said, nah, I'm not gonna do medium. What even is that? What even is that? I gotta like read the description on the sauce in order to learn about it. I can't even tell what it is from its name, but now we know. Now I know it's settled. Medium sauce and honey barbecue. That's the combo right there. That's the combo right there. Honey barbecue and medium sauce. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Agents, I appreciate y'all handling business. They just slid up in that. Yeah, you sure do. You sure do. All right, y'all, I'm signing off. We'll see what the next cuisines that we're gonna uncover will be. Until then, just know, Buffalo Wild Wings, honey barbecue and medium sauce. That's it right there.